Ga maar filmen. Wat leuk je. Doet hij dat nou ook? Doe het licht aan. Dat weet ik niet zeker. Wel. Nee, net ook. Kan ik wat voor u doen, meneer? Of kan ik wat voor u doen? Ik zei, jij mag wel even naar mijn piemel trekken. Dat zal ik even moeten opzoeken op Google. I love it. Kom op dan maar, Carlo. Ik ben hier een map aan het maken van die McGregor. Wat had hij ook een grotere fan dan mij, ik zweer het je.
I'm going to go in and play with him. There are many shots. The Mia Lure, the 360 roundhouse, the soft body on him. He has a soft, flappy body like he was a fat guy.
You got it all figured out, but who do you train with?
He's a soft.
You have no training partner, you have no boxing, you have no kickboxing, no grappling.
I train with this guy. Look at him. Go video him. Get that camera away from me.
I tapped out by
That's a sign of a man who's scared for his life. Man up and be yourself. You're like a gazelle, bunched up together, hoping that
no
you get
training partners.
scared.
Where
I'm a
you
lion.
you at? You knock down midgets.
I'm a lion in there. I'm
Short
gonna eat
little
you
people.
alive. Your little gazelle friends are gonna be staring through the cage, looking at you, getting your carcass getting eaten alive, and they can do
figure it out.
all they're gonna do is say,
No training
"We're never
partners
gonna
at
cross
all.
this river again."
When you're boxing, who do you train with? You got that little goofy motherfucker with you?
You got that
I'm
skinny
training for real. No, I got real training partners.
bitch at the
I
Open
got
Workout.
real
Who
training
do you
partners.
train with?
Top
Slap the hell out of your whole team one by one.
Mike Tyson?
Top 10, you guys, top 10 kickboxers. You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
Nee, dat doe je met die
I
jiu-jitsu.
got
Laat
no
het
training partner, I
op je.
don't think so. You seem to have it all figured out when you're fighting midgets.
Hij hield het godverdamme gewoon 10 ronden vol uit tegen
Fucking beat your whole
de
team.
fucking ongeslagen wereldkampioen Floyd Moneymaker. Bij mij vader, Jezus Christus.
JV squad on my team.
Hij had nooit zo'n pak slaag gehad. Hè? Hij had nooit bokst.
For you, Nate. Question for you, Nate. Do you get through all of this that Connor is taking you too lightly? He may be underestimating you.
Dat doet hij altijd, maar dat is ook zo. Jammer van Khabib. Dat vind ik niks aan, dat ben je worstelaars, die met een andere sport doen. Knokken.
Final question for Connor. Connor, you've talked about your 2 breakfasts. You know that you've been able to munch on steak. You don't have to worry about what you're eating this week. Has this been the easiest fight week of your career in terms of preparing for weigh-in, Dave?
It's certainly been enjoyable.
Kijk,
It's been different, you know, to wake up and have a
die staan er nog steeds hoor.
food and to be able to eat out and
En die
I'm
4
almost looking at
Heineken
this
ook.
I feel like this is just a training week, a
sparrows.
spa. This feels
Oh,
like a
shit.
spa. It will feel like a spa on Saturday night.
Maar
You're in there.
dik.
There's been no adjustment of any kind. It's simply going in as I am. And that's a very
1 plus
beautiful feeling,
1.
you know.
2
That is
kistjes
probably what it should
voor
be.
15 euro.
It's fine about the weight, you know.
Nog goedkoper is hoger.
Relaxing.
Bij de boys.
No.
Nou.
170. So
I said yes to 155. While they procrastinated, then I said 170.
Deze
Did he say yes to
rij.
155?
Yes.
Did what?
Did he say yes to 155?
Ja, maar jongen, dan pak je die belt ook jongen. Tegen die Mendes.
The first day we talked, I said yes to 155. You called back? 170 was my call. The next day I said, you know, nothing's changed. You guys want to call back?
You don't make.
Hij heeft wel 1 keer van me won, Diaz.
You find out 170. Hey, and then he tried to get it to 160, and now we're at 170. So don't act like it was your call, motherfucker. I'm calling that shot.
No shots, Nate. Let's be honest here. You call absolutely nothing. You
Look,
sit there.
And you try to
told what to do and you do.
Ja, staat er maar tegen Holm. Want de gast is de rol neer. Ja, zo is het meteen.
Done.
En José Aldo ook.
I said
I called
170.
it. And I called
Because
it.
your fat ass needed to get comfortable. I want you to
Motherfucker, you need a fight. You need a fight in a week. That's why.
Hoezo? Een fucking multimiljonair.
Daniel, when you took the call 2 weeks ago,
Deze worden in de sloppen weekend van
did it ever
Brazilië.
cross your
Weet ik
mind
het.
to convince Conor to maybe not take the fight this weekend and just wait until UFC 200 for the bigger show?
Ja.
No, listen, as soon as we called Connor and told him that Dos Anjos was out, he said, I'm going to the gym right now. I'll fight anybody. Call me tomorrow and let me know who you thinking. And that was the same thing he said when we walked into his house when Jose Aldo was out, when he was here in Vegas. Literally didn't care. It's very rare. You don't see that, ever.
Ja, maar ze zijn altijd geblesseerd als ze tegen hem moeten. Hij had er veel vaker kunnen vechten. Vlug, wat verdomme.
Don't blink, because I'm going to come out the gates fast. What would you actually prefer on Saturday night? A 13-second knockout? Or a long
Nou, hebben we al een jaar niks van hem gehoord na dat verlies, hè.
Skill-wise, I made a big
Dan gaat hij tegen die Cowboys, Tyrone. Wanneer het? Zaterdag.
From the Aldo fight even to this also. But I didn't get to show a lot of that because the fight was over so quick. So part of me does want to stretch it out that little bit and show the fans some new sequences, some new movements, some new forms of attack and defense. I just hope Nate can last. You know, he is tough. He's never been KO'd. He's been TKO'd. So I'm hoping he can last later into the first round and maybe into the second, hopefully. But I can't hold my breath. When I come out fast and spinning and attacking crazy, unpredictable, they shell up. People shell up. They become panic grapplers. That's what I face all the time. So I just hope for the fans' sake Nate can show up and that's it.
And again, just to follow up for Connor. Connor, there's talk in the press today, fights with Floyd Mayweather, fights with Robbie Lawler. But what is the one fight you actually want? What is the dream fight for Conor McGregor?
A dream fight, you know. There isn't really, you know. I just. I'd love to fight
Ja. Nu, Khabib.
If there was two of me.
Ja, maar toen was Khabib er nog niet. Maar die heeft ook 28 won en 28 knockouts.
Question for Nate over here. It's interesting to note that in your long UFC career, over here, Nate, to your right, I think. In your long UFC career, this is your first time headlining a UFC pay-per-view. Has it been? I know it's been a pretty short ride to get to this point, but do you sense a difference and do you like it?
I get paid better.
Okay. And you mentioned that.
Toch kan hij wel vet hoor. Nee, die is.
Happened that they kind of knew before the whole thing materialized. Did you have an inkling as well? Did you have a feeling that RDA would pull out and that they would call you eventually?
I wasn't gonna sit around and wait for it or anything because they call me for every time somebody pulls out on this guy.
Ja.
I think they were a little more aware they were fighting me than I was aware they were gonna fight him. But I was aware I was gonna fight him eventually anyway. So.
Is there any truth to that, Connor? Did you have an inkling as well that this would come out like it has?
All you had to do was look at the Sanyos. Look at him sitting up there, that last one. History repeats itself, and he was just a slower, sloppier, bum version of Aldo. Mentally weaker, physically slower, sloppier, everything. So it was obvious it was going to happen almost. You know what I mean? And I told them all I always tell them, prepare, because people pull out on me. People don't go through a full camp of meat. It's especially people of that caliber. So Nate had an idea in his head, like I had an idea in my head, that something can happen and we can fight anybody. That's what this game is, you know. People run scared all the time. You know, Nate is always talking about people don't want to fight him and they're scared to fight him. He's right, like the likes of Pettis and all these people, they are probably running from him, but I've hunted him down. I stalked him like my prey. And now I have him. On Saturday night, I will eat his carcass in front of his little gazelle friends. They can do absolutely nothing.
And Connor, in December, when he went on the mic after his win in Orlando and said what he had to say, were you watching that live? And if so, what did you make of, in particular, his comments that, you know, you're taking everything that he's been working for and whatnot?
I enjoyed the outburst. You know, it was real from him. It was coming from a real emotion, and you could see that, and I enjoyed it. But as far as me taking everything he's worked for. I am a workhorse. I have worked and built and climbed this ladder through hard work and through dedication. So I have taken nothing from nobody. I have built myself up. And become who I am through myself. So, but I enjoyed it. I thought it amused me and it.
Yeah, maybe they were just giving everything I worked for to you.
Say what?
Maybe they're giving all that shit to you.
I've KO'd
The real
everybody I
workforce
fought.
is right here.
I've KO'd everybody I fought.
Motherfucker, real work.
I get in and I knock people out, break records, work non-stop, play the game and run the game. You know, he's sitting, complained and whined, and the game is past him, and he feels bitterness towards that. That is what happens to somebody. You know, when they have that mindset, they slip down. But I have taken nothing from nobody. I have came up and built through my own. So, but the whole outburst amused me, and it got him here. It made him that paycheck. So, congratulations on that.
Okay, and one last quick one for you, Connor. I couldn't help but notice, and I apologize if I'm looking too far into things, but you did shave your head after your last fight. And in talking to your team, they said that this is sort of a throwback to the early Conor McGregor. That's how you used to, have your hair, and this was sort of a something turning in your mind, like you were going back.
TMZ covered it, I thought.
Did they? I missed that one.
I don't know, but they are these days. I mean,
what does it signify?
It signifies nothing, man.
Okay.
I was looking in the mirror saying, don't want to wake up, my hair's fucking annoying me. See you later. That's it. You know what I mean? But that's all it signifies. I mean, I didn't like my hair that day, so I shaved it. So I'll grow it back, and hopefully I like it when it grows back.
Fair enough.
This is for Holly. Holly, I know you're confident in anytime you step into, whether it was the ring or the octagon. What does the team do for you to help in that confidence where you're kind of ready for any scenario?
I truly feel like I train with the best team.
Sigaretten is al vol.
It's not just,
Even kijken die doet, dat
this
stop.
fight. It's not just 3 more months.
Ah, dit is ook een mooi spultje, man. Eerlijk waar, man.
It's gonna be a year off from my last fight. I'm here because I'm passionate about fighting.
Oh nee, dit doet niet die iPhone niet deze. Laat hier.
Like the way to go.
Die had dat ook.
This is more strategic. I just want to fight, and if it's going to be a while, I'd like to fight sooner than later. I told myself when I got in this sport, passion first, everything else.
Ja, deze wint
I'm
ook.
just passionate about the sport, and that's where I want my focus to be. So I said, what's next? If it's not going to be, the rematch right away, then let's do something else.
Maar ze wint wel van die andere, die won wel van de Ronsies.
I didn't care who it was.
Hij ook. Maar hij moet even stand van. Je hebt kijken al hockey, hey hoor.
Misha, what's this time like where you're so close?
Hey, brada, ik was er morgen nog voor die, hoe heet het?
It's pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it.
Want,
I learned that I can't take this kind of situation
dat moet ook
for
even,
granted.
wacht
You
even.
never know. It's not every day you
Maar
get
dat
a
moet ook
shot.
even,
So, I read.
nou, want ze bracht hier het eten. Nou ja, ben een paar keer aan het boren geweest, dat was niet goed. En een stukje die hoek. Nou, dat moet ook even weer opgevuld worden. Waar moet dat met? Met opvulsel van hout? Ja, weet ik veel. Dat is keurt helemaal. Nou, maar ik heb geen WhatsApp. Dat is nog steeds aan het uploaden. Dat gaat wel een dag duren. Jezus. Maar, ik heb ook geen Messenger. Maar reageer dan even op Facebook. Of doe dat, ja, doe dat wel, want Harley Braat ook al reageert. Nou, mijn geheugen is vol. Yo, Bo.